first match of tonight, I guess you could say, because it's the pre-show, and it's for the United States Championship, Miz versus Antonio Cesaro. Yeah, that's weird.
To the 20th anniversary of Monday Night Raw and Miz TV with Ric Flair and Antonio Cesaro.
Just like America, no matter how great you once were, you have nothing to show for it right now.
WWE Hall of Famer, the Nature Boy, Ric Flair, of course, never one to take any disrespect lying down. And then this, Tony, the passing of the figure four leg lock. I think this is sacrilege and blasphemy. You, on the other hand, you like the Miz using the figure four leg lock. I think it's a wonderful tribute to the Nature Boy, one of the all-time legends, the only two-time WWE Hall of Fame inductee. This is for the United States Championship.
Well, of course, yeah.
This arena absolutely electric for the Miz and the reigning champion, Antonio Cesaro. I'm going to go on record and say that personally I agree with Antonio Cesaro. Antonio feels that the Miz represents everything that's wrong with this. Hang on, wrong with this country. Ego, self-idolization. I'm surprised the Miz isn't asking all of us to pool our money together and give it to people who are too lazy and entitled to work. To the Miz's credit, the Awesome One has accomplished a lot in WWE. WWE champion. He's been a star of television, movies. You can understand why the Miz is as confident as he is, though, right? I mean, I suppose so, but again, I think it's a false confidence. To me, Antonio Cesaro represents the true America.
I don't know who's going to win here, but I have a feeling there will be a title. I hope there's a title that changes hands.
We idolize these days. Shoulder there from Cesaro, 232 pounds of power coming right at the Miz. Oh! The Miz response, cover for Miz. Quick out by Cesaro at one. There you go. Miz stacking up Cesaro, covered at two.
Oh boy.
I just think pound for pound, Antonio Cesaro is infinitely better grappler than the Miz will ever be, but that's just my opinion. But the figure four leg lock is a brutally painful submission hold. It makes Miz very dangerous. The prestige of the United States Championship, these two battling for a title that's been held by legends like Harley Race, Stone Cold Steve Austin, Ric Flair, and of course the Miz on two previous occasions. Naming all Hall of Famers, all former champions. Right. Of course, you can get in on the action tonight. WWE.com/pay-per-view. This is something you're not going to want to miss because tomorrow. Oh, wow! There you go. Cesaro cover. Miz out at two. All your friends are going to be talking about it tonight. They're going to be tweeting all night, sending out touts, and you're going to be left alone, and you're going to be left out of the loop if you're not part of the Royal Rumble tonight. The Miz is in agony.
Well, thank God I'm watching it.
About the Royal Rumble. These two are going to be desperate. Just look at this energy. Amazing. This struggle. You're talking about energy. You're talking about power. You're talking about grappling acumen. All of those are synonymous in my mind with Antonio Cesaro. How will these two superstars respond physically and emotionally after this confrontation when they compete in the Royal Rumble?
All right, they're competing in the Royal Rumble.
Royal Rumble changes trajectories of careers. Cesaro for the win. Is out at two. There's so many great statistics to illustrate how important. Hang on. Another cover. Cesaro. How important the Royal Rumble is, but I will leave it to the main commentary team later on tonight to give you those very interesting statistics to really show you how important the Royal Rumble is. Cesaro utilizing the ring ropes. We've talked many times about Cesaro being a throwback. A simplistic approach in the uppercut. Flattening Miz. You see there are no elbow pads, no knee pads for Cesaro. An old school warrior, Matt. That's what this great country once was, a throwback, an old school great country. Look at this, the Cesaro lift, the Carella lift, all the power. Oh my goodness! Cesaro cover for the win. Cesaro feels that America has lost its way.
It's late, I guess. I'm yawning very early in the match. I guess I'm bored of this.
Thundering away at the Miz. What can the Miz do to turn the tide in this one?
This is just going to have to rely on something like that. Kicking out a knee is something that can change the tide.
Wow. Oh my goodness!
Cesaro's so strong.
The Miz laid out Cesaro for the cover and the win. No!
Cesaro has what the kids are calling swag. He just has confidence, and that's something I admire in our United States champion.
The Miz, a two-time United States champion, who, of course, last year at the Royal Rumble went over 45 minutes out of the #1 slot. The energy that's being taken from the Miz here almost certainly has to have an impact on him in the Royal Rumble.
Just some insight into the type of guy Cesaro is. When you meet him and you shake his hand, he looks you in the eye and very quietly leans in and says, "Be careful," and walks away. That's very intimidating.
The WWE fans inside this arena getting vocal behind the Miz. And here comes the Awesome One. Cesaro, reversal! Look at this! What a move!
Yeah, but how much has been taken out of the Miz already? Notice Cesaro is already up, his shoulders already off the mat.
Both men are gassed.
Gassed.
A challenge of skill and will.
Brought up a good point. What's left for the Royal Rumble match later on? But I like where both of these superstars' heads are at. Claim the United States champion now, the championship, and then think about the Royal Rumble match.
What a battle! A brawl in the corner.
A brawl in the corner. Who is this guy?
The Miz flying in. What a maneuver! The Miz climbing up. The Miz!
Ooh.
What a reversal.
He's making hurt here.
The Miz
Ow.
for the cover and the win. And the championship now.
Miz may have hyperextended a knee. What if Miz goes for the figure four later on? Let's watch the landing here. It's the right leg. Ooh! I may not like Miz, but I never want to see anyone get hurt. This doesn't bode well. Our officials allowing this match to continue due to the high stakes, the United States title.
The Miz stacked up. This one is over. No. Cesaro with his feet on the ropes. I thought it was over.
That's good quality officiating.
The Miz! What a reversal for the win in the title! No. Oof. Savvy there by the Miz. Quickness to avoid Cesaro. Flying into the corner. Now the Miz on the attack.
You don't need to have this one drawn out for you. You can see what's going through the mind of the Miz. Cesaro knew it as well.
Going for the figure four, but Cesaro
Not again
able
with the
to
figure
escape.
four. You sloppy one last
Cesaro
time.
Easy apron.
Watch again here, the Miz.
Oh, I
the
think
way
I know what
lands.
he's gonna do.
Credit the Miz's resiliency for continuing in this matchup.
Miz showing the will and
Oh, he
resilience.
thought he- oh.
Nice. A blow into the steel structure of the apron.
That's great by Antonio Cesaro, realizing his environment, using everything around him as a weapon. That's why Antonio Cesaro is the United States champion.
And the Miz is in deep trouble right now. Setting up.
Oh boy.
Loading up. The neutralizer.
Yeah, there you go.
Cesaro for the win. All right.
What else would... Of course that would happen. Of course Antonio Cesaro has to win.
A resilient, character-filled win from Cesaro.
And it's important to point out, normally Cesaro will dump his opponent onto their front, onto their midsection, but in this regard, Antonio was able to drop Miz on this injured knee. Antonio was able to focus. Watch here. This is brilliant. Right into the steel, as you pointed out.
I guess you
watch
could
the
say
landing
that
here. Watch the way the Miz
finished
lands.
him.
This is by design. This is not by chance. Right on the injured knee.
Okay, never do that again. Ow.
Cesaro, a skilled tactician and technician.
Part 3 coming up
We just
next.
saw the metal